Have you ever wondered what hidden wonders lie on India's Kailasa Hill? Many people don't know much about Kailasa Hill, even though it's an important part of India's history and culture. Kailasa Hill is an amazing example of Indian rock-cut architecture, but sadly, not enough people know about it. It's located in Maharashtra and was carved out of a single rock, featuring detailed sculptures and beautiful carvings. What makes it more amazing is that it was built over 2,200 years ago during the Rashtrakuta dynasty. The skill and engineering used here are incredible. One of the most noticeable things about Kailasa Hill is its size. It's huge. The temple complex covers more than 2 kilometers, with high walls and pillars reaching towards the sky. Even though it's so big, it's very detailed, with carvings and sculptures showing the talent of the ancient craftsmen. As you walk around the temple, you'll see that everything in it has meaning. The rulers of the Rashtrakuta dynasty were devoted to the Hindu god Shiva, and the temple is full of symbols reflecting this. From the large statue of Shiva at the entrance to the carvings on the walls, everything is meant to make you feel connected spiritually. The Kailasa Temple has unique sculptures, and there are many interesting stories behind its construction, which is still a mystery today. The temple is an example of rock-cut architecture, with high walls and pillars that seem to defy gravity. It's hard to imagine how such a big structure was made, especially over 1,000 years ago. One fascinating part of the temple is its smart drainage and water system, which kept it functional during the monsoons. As you explore, you'll see that every part of the temple is covered with detailed carvings showing scenes from Hindu mythology and life in ancient India. The level of detail is impressive, with even the smallest parts carefully crafted. Despite all these details, the temple feels balanced and not overcrowded. It's a perfect mix of beauty and function. The stories of how the temple was built are just as amazing. According to legend, King Krishna III of the Rashtrakuta dynasty dreamed that the god Shiva told him to build a grand temple in his honor. It took over 100 years to build, with thousands of workers helping to bring the king's vision to life. One of the biggest mysteries about the temple is how it was made. Experts still don't fully understand the technology and engineering used to carve out the entire mountain. Whether you believe in miracles or science, one thing is clear: the Kailasa Temple is an architectural wonder that continues to amaze people around the world. Among all the wonders of Kailasa Hill, one feature stands out the most: the beautiful sculpture of the three-headed Shiva, surrounded by intricate carvings and decorations. This masterpiece of Indian art is truly breathtaking, with details and precision that are unmatched by anything else in the temple. When you stand in front of this sculpture, the size and beauty are overwhelming. The craftsmanship is stunning, with every tiny detail made to perfection. It's moments like this that remind you of India's amazing cultural heritage and what its ancient builders were capable of. The temple's architecture is also incredible, with its tall pillars and walls seeming to reach the sky. The engineering is so good that the massive structure holds its own weight without collapsing. It shows how smart and creative India's ancient architects were, pushing the limits of what was possible. The feeling of awe as you walk around Kailasa Hill is hard to describe. It feels like you've stepped back in time to an era when art and architecture were at their best. Yet, despite being ancient, the temple still looks modern, with clean lines and balanced proportions that are just as striking today as they were 1,000 years ago. Let us know in the comments, what part of Kailasa Hill fascinates you the most?